everyone, this is Joymay's channel. I'm May. Now, let's introduce the Federal Skilled Trade Program in Canada Immigration. Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada launched the Federal Skilled Trades Program in 2013 to offer a dedicated immigration pathway to skilled trades workers. The FSTP is one of three federal economic programs managed by the Government of Canada's Express Entry system. Express Entry is the main way Canada welcomes economic class skilled workers to immigrate to the country. Under its immigration level plan, Canada aims to welcome over 400,000 new immigrants per year with an average of 110,000 annual immigration spots allocated to express entry. Applying through the FSTP is one of many ways you can pursue immigration to the Canada as a skilled trades professional. Other options include applying through other federal immigration programs, applying through the provincial nominee program, and applying to immigrate to Quebec. What are the benefits of the FSTP? The FSTP is part of the major effort by federal and provincial governments to welcome the more skilled trades workers to Canada to address labor shortage in trades occupation. Canada has an aging population and low birth rate, which is why it is relying more on immigration to support its labor force and economic growth. The skilled trades is an area of significant need. Immigration to Canada under the FSTP offers a number of benefits. On the express entry, successful FSTP candidates are usually able to obtain their permanent residence with 6 months. FSTP candidates may have lower CRS scores than other candidates in the express entry pool, in part because they are not required to prove their level of education. RCC, however, occasionally holds program-specific express entry jobs, inviting only FSTP candidates. Entering the express entry pool increases your odds of obtaining permanent residencies, since you can receive a provincial nominee within but guarantee your success through express entry. A provincial nomination is worth an additional 600 CRS points, which means you will very likely eventually receive a permanent residence invitation on the express entry. If you are FSTP candidates with Canadian work experience, you are well positioned to succeed in the Canadian labor market. RCC provide more comprehensive ranking system CRS points to candidates who have worked in Canada and also who have studied here. Research by Canada's governments as well as academic also shows that having Canadian experience is a major advantage when obtaining permanent residence. The combination of the knowledge, connections, experience, and skill you obtained while working in Canada will provide you with labor market edge when you obtain permanent residence under the FSTP. How the immigration process works with the FSTP. RCC use express entry to manage the skilled worker applications for 3 economic class skilled worker immigration program, including the FSTP. You first need to ensure you meet the FSTP eligibility criteria or the criteria of the Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSWP, or Canadian Experience Class CEC program. If you meet the eligibility criteria, you can upload an express entry profile onto IRCC's website, where you will receive a CRS score based on the likes of your age, education, language, skilled work experience, and Canadian work and study experience. IRCC holds express entry draws, inviting the candidates with the highest CRS scores to apply for permanent residence. IRCC will provide you with a deadline on how much time you have to submit your permanent residence application. IRCC will aim to process your application within 6 months. Here is the step-by-step guide on how you can pursue immigration to Canada through the FSTP. Step 1. See if you meet the FSTP's eligibility criteria. Canada Visa has a free eligible tool. Step 2. If you meet the eligibility criteria of the FSTP or another express entry program, you will need to complete an English or French language test officially recognized by IRCC. If you have studied abroad in an eligibility program, you may also want to claim the additional CRS points you are eligible for by obtaining an educational credential assessment. More information is available on Canada Visa's Express entry page. Step 3. Submit your Express entry profile on IRCC's website. Step 4. Follow IRCC's Express entry draws to see if you receive an invitation to apply for permanent residence. Draws tend to take place every 2 weeks. Step 5. If you receive an ITA, submit your completed permanent residence application to IRCC within the specified deadline. IRCC's processing standard for permanent residence applications is 6 months or less for most applicants. Eligibility criteria. In order to be eligible for the FSTP, you must have valid job offers of continuous paid full-time employment at least 30 hours a week from up to 2 employers in Canada for at least 1 year, or a certificate of qualification from a provincial or territorial body. Provide proof of basic language proficiency from a designated language testing organization, demonstrating that the applicant meets the minimum set by IRCC Canadian level benchmark CLB5 for speaking and listening, CLB4 for reading and writing, have obtained 2 years of full-time work experience or an equal amount of part-time work in the skilled trade in 5 years before applying, and be able to demonstrate the skills and the experience and that they have performed the essential duties of the occupation. A certificate of qualification proves that a foreign national is qualified to work in a skilled trade occupation in Canada. With a certificate of qualification, applicants prove they have passed a certification exam or met all the requirements to practice their trade in a specific province of territory. Skilled worker experience eligible for the FSTP falls under the following categories of the National Occupational Classification (NOC). Major Group 72 Industrial, Electrical and Construction Trades. Major Group 73 Maintenance and Equipment Operation Traders. Major Group 82 Supervisors and Technical Jobs in Natural Resources, Agriculture and Related Production. Major Group 92 Processing, Manufacturing and Utilities, Supervisors and Central Control Operators. Minor Group 632 Chefs and Cooks, and Minor Group 633 Butchers and Bakers. FSTP candidates must plan to reside outside the province of Quebec. The province of Quebec selects its own skilled worker through a unique immigration system. It looks beautiful, and you can submit an immigration application without going abroad. But looking at the 3 most recent EE screen in 2022, regardless of products, the minimum score is 533 points. When submitting an EE application, if you are taking the poor EE channel, FSW or CC or FST, your age must be under 33 with a master's degree, 7 scores in IELTS, your spouse bachelor's degree, and for IELTS score is 6. You have 1 year of certification and 1 year of work experience in Canada. Under this scoring, your CRS score can reach 534 points. If you need to calculate the CRS score, please add Joymay customer service WeChat, provide your resume, and we will calculate the CRS score for you. It can be seen from the ranking of the number of people in the EEQQ on August 2nd. There are more than 33,000 applicants who have low provincial nomination and the blessing of pure technology with a score of 450 and more. This year, the technology category has been screened 3 times, and it is a mixed screen. Some provincial nominee applicants are included. Then our final suggestion is that if your CRS score is above 450, you still have chance to enter the pool and wait for the screen of the Federal Technology EE 2023, and more than 60,000 people will have to digest it, especially for applicants who have passed FSW or FST abroad and have a CRS score of 450 points. They do not need to enter Canada in a hurry. Then they can consider waiting in the pool. Joymay provides CRS-free score calculation as well as technical EE immigration products, FSW, CC, and FST, waiting for your consultation and detailed understanding. Thank you for your watching. See you next time.